I'm Michael Diamond. This is Muscle Central. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and leave a comment. Okay, I want to touch on something that I heard Bob Cicherillo say on his YouTube channel, Voice of Bodybuilding. He was talking, one of the things he was talking about, he was posed a question about bodybuilders who have qualified for the Olympia. Bodybuilders from other countries who have qualified for the Olympia and have issues getting to the country, can't get visas. It's happened numerous times through the last few years. Bodybuilders not getting into the country to compete in the Olympia because of visa issues. He responded, and I totally disagree with it, what he said. In his response, he says that they're limited to what they can do. They don't have much say over any say over these agencies who are handling these things. The best they can do is give a letter of recommendation for the bodybuilder to come into the country so they can compete in the show. I'm sure that can be of some benefit, but doesn't solve the problem. You're wrong, Bob. There's more that can be done, and I've talked about it. I talked about it in a couple of other videos. You have sports, numerous other sports where the athletes regularly travel back and forth. Our athletes to other countries, and athletes from other countries travel here to compete. And there are visa issues to be dealt with. And they have legal teams that are handling it for them. I'm sure it's a much larger scale than the bodybuilding would need. They have legal teams handling it for them. A letter of recommendation is all fine and dandy. I think the Ifbb and the Olympia, and I know it costs money, but I'm sure they can manage it between the two of them. Seek out a legal firm that can handle these issues for the bodybuilders and the Ifbb from other countries who qualify to compete in the Olympia can't get here. Turn it over to them and let them deal with it. That's their expertise. Yes, it's going to cost some money, but I think in the long run, it's going to benefit both the Ifbb and the Olympia. So, Bob, in your response that our powers to be, not the powers to be that control the visas in and out of the country, our powers to be are doing all they can do. It is helpful, a letter of recommendation, but you need legal help to assist you in getting these bodybuilders into the country to compete. What good is it them? Good is it them preparing for a show, winning a show, qualifying for an Olympia, and not being able to get into the country? And some people suggest, well, we could hold the Olympia in other countries. Yes, we could, but there will be a lot more competitors traveling to the other country to get to the Olympia than there are competitors traveling to this country to get to the Olympia. Keep in mind that the Olympia does cover the expenses for the athletes. I believe not. It's a flight, uh, uh, hotel accommodations, and there's some more involved. I don't know everything that's covered, but the flight and hotel accommodations are covered. If they had to fly that many more people out of the country than they would have to fly into the country, the cost, it wouldn't be worth it. To conclude this video, I know I went on a little more than I wanted to. Bob Cicherillo, you were wrong. The Ifbb can do more than a letter of recommendation, get legal help to get these guys into the country to compete in the Olympia. Okay, this is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.